Hello and welcome back. Today is the first mission after getting your commercial pilot license, but before we go any further, I just want to point out that right up here in the ceiling looks like the exit sign. We are in a European location, even though my headquarters are not. Interesting fact. Alright, right now let's go to missions. When you do get your commercial pilot license, for you it might be different. The first mission that is available for me is overseas, and it is this ferry. Difficulty very easy, VRF. It's about 30 minutes. Let's see what awaits us. Alright, let's see how long the load time will be. It's not too bad. Okay, it's loaded right up. Okay, so it looks like we're going to depart and then go right across at something. Let's see, clouds. Let's turn them off. Right across the valley. Okay, so we're going to depart, and there's a valley we need to go through. So it looks like we're gonna have to go right over that little mountain right there after our departure, and then come in and do the final pattern entry. And let's see how I'm gonna do. But any further wait, let's see how horrible this is gonna go. All right, so we are in a hangar here, but what is our mission? Is there anything that says anything specific? Return Ace 172 Skyhawk to home base. And I'm gonna get 880 credits, looks like. So let's go. And it looks like your other missions that are available for you are your local sightseeing tours they had before. They're still there, and I think that's going to be the big bread and butter. I'm not going to record each and every single session, but I think that will be the big bread and butter of how you make money early on in this game. So with that, okay, so now we got to walk through. I have to for our checks again, and I think at some point I might actually start skipping these and just start off right in the cockpit. Because obviously you guys have seen me do this before. This one's fairly easy. I know you need to do the same thing if you do a free flight with commercial airliners, but some of that stuff I would expect somebody else to do it. Alright, I'm not sure anyone's going to be talking to me before I'm going to start the engine up over here. There's the windsock, so it looks like I'm going to be hanging left, whichever direction that is first. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's get this going. Make sure it's out, throttles down, and avionics are on. So let's start the plane up.
Hello, it's Julia Reichert. Thanks for accepting the job. I'm your contact here. Today's lucky bird heading to Nimijin is this charming little 172 Skyhawk. The owner's aircraft was in for maintenance, and now that it's fixed, he wants it flown back. He is already waiting for it. His name's Mr. Michael Klimek. Now give this beautiful bird the VIP treatment it deserves. Take care.
Alright, I got the other panel on. It's going to show us the map, at least where we have to go so we don't get lost, which is always good. Alright, so now let's I'm going to apply the brakes and take my brakes off. And
Echo Delta Romeo, Mike traffic Cessna Delta. 2 India Foxtrot Romeo is taxiing to runway 36.
So here I think I'm kind of downhill because the plane just kind of started going by itself without any throttle input. So like I said, it looks like we're going to be taking off northbound based on the SOC configuration. And they're still giving you a lot of tips as of where to go. You have the taxiway on. I cannot turn the taxiway off. I can't toggle it on or off. So obviously this is set for you too. Now I'd be interested if you're watching this obviously and playing the game. Leave a comment. Let me know. Do you have the same first mission available to you, or do you have something a little bit different than what I have? And I'm gonna give myself five flaps of 5, going to turn around here shortly. There's a grass field, so at least hopefully it's not going to reset on me. Because on the training I was doing, all of a sudden, right after takeoff, maybe it's because I kind of went off of the runway, it did reset on me, which without crashing, which is confusing. I had no idea why it did that. But we are in Germany right now. And here it looks like it's fall time of some sort. One of the trees are based on real season, or it just happens to be no leaves because it is winter time right now. Alright, let's give it a little power here so we can get ourselves moving to the runway and realign a little bit. Alright, and let's go. Here we go. Ready for takeoff. Maybe I taxied it too far, I'm not sure. And we're up. Alright. Nothing too complicated. It looks like there's the valley. I wonder if that's right. I should check my road. Whoa. There's definitely a crosswind coming over that. Wow, that shaking that you see right there, that is not me. Whoa. There's a lot of turbulence going on over here.
Don't sink.
Holy smokes.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
That was supposed to be easy. This is a pretty challenging first takeoff that you have as a commercial pilot. That was not expected. Alright, so I should climb. And now we're going to turn around. Turn the plane around then. Let's trim it up though, because it's definitely not trim here. So obviously they're still showing you the path to follow. I'm not sure if that is something that we'll be doing all the time. See the flaps here, or if it is just for, I'm not sure how many more of these trainings. Because obviously, especially with the map that I have there on the right hand side, it's kind of easy to figure out, wow, this is a sharp turn. Not gonna make this one. It's kind of easy to get yourself oriented and know where you gotta go. Now, if you see the plane is being tossed around here a little bit. Yeah, there's no way I can make that turn. Oh, I hope there's no negative points for that one, which there probably will be. But anyway, I was saying, as you see the planes being tossed around, that is all the wind effect in this game. They did say they reworked the, I think I might be, altimeter may be off, but it is reworked in this game, I guess, the whole dynamics of this game, which I appreciate a lot. Because sometimes it felt like the other versions, there was no wind effect, or it seemed there was very little. And here, definitely, you might need a barf bag with you as you fly this. I'm sure I would probably not do too well with that VRF set. Let's reduce it to 2300 now. I think we're a little too high, which is why the music stopped. So I'm going to reduce the throttle to 2300, a little bit more. Retrim the plane. Well, you don't always choose the weather you fly in. If somebody needs that plane, then obviously you gotta get it to them when it's windy like this too. And I'm sure these rolling hills and mountains and valleys don't help. Let's look around a little bit here. Yeah, it's definitely tossing this plane around quite a bit. I just need to get down to 2,400 feet above sea level. So let's do that a little bit quicker. Instead of descent, I was climbing. I was looking for the music, but I don't hear it anymore. Hopefully I didn't screw up too badly. I won't get a bad grade. So you see some windmills over there. The scenery is very nice. Obviously this can't be winter time because obviously there's no snow on the ground. Let's put the throttle back up a little bit because I don't want to lose too much altitude now. Because now it looks like I'm dropping. But again, this is not too easy. I think a lot of them are about a 30-minute time frame for your flights, which is nice because they're doable. Obviously, I'm sure there's going to be long-haul flights later on as you get into jets and commercial, and not commercial pilots. I guess I already am a commercial pilot. But once you let's announce our position.
Echo Delta Romeo Delta Traffic Cessna Delta 2 India Foxtrot Romeo 5 miles northeast 2500 for inbound to land runway 9er.
Okay, so maybe I jumped the gun on that one a little bit because I know we're supposed to fly this traffic pattern into the airport, go over the runway. But what I'm seeing here is I have the brackets or the gateway right there, but it's not really clear which one's which. So this is where I'm probably gonna screw something up because I gotta find a runway first. I can't even see the airport yet. I see it on my screen on the right hand side, but I don't see it in front of me yet. And it looks like it's in the valley. And the way the plane's behaving, this might be a go around. I will say if this was real life and this is my first time flying a plane in these conditions, I will not feel comfortable landing. And what's interesting, if you look at the dashboard, right there in the top right corner of my nose, you can see the reflection of the gateway. Oh, there, I see how the gateway is going right here. I'm supposed to go to this one, I think. Someone missed that one. To the left. But you can see the reflection of it, which that's interesting because you think that they wouldn't necessarily be showing up. Because the fact is, these are reflections on the hood because there's supposed to be these virtual gates to go through. Let's descend here. Start our descent. I see. Okay, I see where the airport is. So yeah, I think I'm supposed to. There it is. Now I see the runway. Found it. Let's stay at 2,400 feet. Fly over the center of the runway, like they taught us, because that is what they wanted us to do. There we go. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Those brackets right there. See, it's confusing because obviously they want you to do this, but they show you these other brackets first. We'll see if I'm going with those points for that one. And now this is where I start my descent, because I'm over the runway, I believe. I won't be able to tell you because of the fact is that I can't really see the runway down below me. But let's start our descent now to get into traffic pattern, like they taught us in all these other tutorials and exams. Now I'm not going to make this turn obviously, but that's okay. Let's just stay no more than 30-degree bank here. Let's not get too crazy. Okay, so there's that bracket. Hopefully there's no points because that'll be up minus points right there for missing those brackets. It's like those weekly challenges, which are really fun. I should do videos on those too. because those are really fun to do. But you miss a bracket and resets the mission for you. What I wish it would do instead was to just add time. Okay, well, now these brackets are helpful because I can see where I am supposed to land. So I wish it would add time instead of just resetting your aircraft and say, hey, it's a 5-second penalty or a 10-second penalty. Okay, there's the runway. Do we see the sock? Looks like that is not the sock, that is a truck. Well, I'm going to trust that what they told us to do is align with the wind conditions today. And you can see the turbulence in my airspeed indicator. That's jumping from 97 to 95 all over the place. And now, let's find the runway. Get on a downward leg. Where is the runway here? There it is. Yep, I see it. And we're going to add some flaps momentarily. Last time I did it too early, so it kind of yelled at me. Or give me notification that I was exceeding the stress limit of flaps or potential damage or something to that effect. I don't exactly remember. But here at 80, I'm going to put the flaps down. 5, and I'm going to give myself to a 10-degree flap here because it looks like I've got a nosedive again. Yeah, I think I'm way too high here. I'll leave a comment if you do know if this is how things are handled in real life as of. Do you drop like this for landings in real life? I don't think that's the case. The one time I flew a Piper, it wasn't like that. So I'm not supposed to acknowledge that I'm final now. There's a runway sight. Let's just make sure we're gonna stall out. Oh, yep, we're close to a stall out situation here, so let's make sure we don't do that. It is windy here today. And coming over the valley, there might be some additional turbulence or tailwind instead of headwind, which will cause us to stall out a little more. It looks like we're coming nice and smooth with these 57 knots. 55, just
500.
come in a little steeper angle, come down. Get ourselves ready on rudder in case we get a flare or keep the plane on the ground a little better. Because it looks like I am overshooting the runway here by a lot. Oh, I sure want to make it. Like I said, it might be a go around. Yeah, let's go around here. I'm not gonna go try. We'll not go down that mountain. I'll just go around. Get some speed up. We're at full throttle. Come on, you can do it. Gotta get rid of those hills. When that showed up, I just saw it right now. I didn't see it when I was turning into the runway. I was kind of looking out for that, but I think I was too focused on actually landing on the runway. I didn't see the notification pop up, so maybe it's a good thing we did not land because that would have been points off. There's the runway again. Okay. So this time I just gotta, I think, go out a little bit further past the indicators that they have for me. That runway. There it is. It's gonna be attempt number 2. Hopefully it's gonna be much better of an attempt this time. So I guess advice for you if you're doing this same mission is to make sure that you don't necessarily follow the gates towards the end, because you will be high. And you saw I was flying in at 55 knots, and that was still too high, too steep of an angle to come down the glide slope, so I was not able to make the runway. Whoa, sorry, those are my bearings here. Alright, so now I'm going to go fly past this a little bit. Give myself a little bit more time. I'm going to start descent now. Maximum airspeed of flaps exceeded. Again, I got the same error message. I got to be more careful about that, because I might get dinged. I will get dinged for that. I know they were not going to just let me off easy for doing that. I'd be interested to see what the punishment is. Okay, now I'm going to start turning. The scenery is really nice over here. So like I said, I'm not sure that's the Rhine River now. Years ago, took a boat tour on Rhine River. It was really cool. There's a bunch of castles and all kinds of stuff to see from the boat. And obviously, I'm sure you can go and see them in person. I'm sure they have tours. Overall, in Europe, there's a bunch of these old castles and buildings that you can go and visit. Where's this from? There it is. And it's something that you don't necessarily find here in the States. Wow, look at that turbulence that's just throwing me all over the place. Let's start descent here, because we don't want to get into the same situation we were in before.
500.
So we're going to try to stay around 65 knots here, but also keep descending already. Yeah, it is definitely not meat shaking this plane up like this, just so you guys know. I'm fighting it. I'm definitely trying to keep it nice and steady here. But I am struggling with this wind, but that's the fun of it. I am enjoying it. Like I said before, it's all about having fun. As long as you're having fun, just keep doing what you're doing. I'm going climbing for some odd reason. I really gotta pay attention to my instruments here. Maybe I'm just afraid of hitting those trees that are right in front of the runway. Just like my hometown runway. Well, I put a tree right in front of it.
500.
It's a feature. Oh, losing speed here. So I'm going to actually extend my fast fuel. Just the power. Ooh. Yeah, last one was actually nice and smooth. Oh wait, I'm supposed to. And now I'm landing. That'll be a little late. Obviously, I'm here.
Echo, Delta Romeo, Delta traffic Cessna Delta. 2 India Foxtrot Romeo is on final runway 9er to land.
As I land. Perfect time to announce my landing, my arrival. Yeah, I definitely screwed that up. So don't do it, but obviously I no excuse, right? But here I'm trying to focus on getting the plane off or getting the plane on the ground safely. And we're gonna have to hold short here. Alright. Thanks to parking.
Echo, Delta Romeo, Delta
I'm not sure if
traffic
you have to do
Cessna
that when
Delta.
it feels like this.
2 India Foxtrot Romeo is taxiing to
Park anywhere,
parking.
but okay, the game wants us to do this, so we will do that.
I'm sure the trip had its challenges, but I hope my plane didn't take too much of a beating. Thanks for your hard work.
Nope, just some broken flaps. But nothing too bad besides that. Alright, there we go. Mission success. My first mission done. Let's see how much did I make. Landing smoothness 58 for the conditions. It wasn't too bad. Radio communication. I didn't know I was going to get deducted for that, and the flaps extended as well. So there goes my extra bonus, I guess, pay. What is aviator performance details? Oh, look at this. I think last video I kind of said I wish there was a way for you to kind of know what it is that you did good or not good. And there's a whole list of all these things that are provided. So let's see. Radio communication. Make all necessary communication announcements on the radio. Avoid common mistakes. So is this what I should avoid, or is this what I did good or bad? I think it looks like just a general rule or general list of what to do. I mean, I like the last one. Crash. Stay clear on the ground and any obstacles. Yeah, I'll try to do that. Unless you've seen my home airport base. Alright, I'm going to go next and let's see what's there, what awaits us. Is there a ransom payout? Handsome payout that we get in, or how does that work? Hey, look, actually I get 900 credits. I was expecting a deduction. Employer commission? Ouch. Okay, so how do I get the full chunk of change? I have to start my own company. I'm guessing that'll be unlocked at some other point. And looks like my reputation didn't go up by much. My level went to 5. Fantastic.
I see you've made good progress so far.
But now,
I
okay.
think you will need a space of your own. You can take this desk. It's been empty for a while.
Well, it definitely beats the coffee table that I have right there. Let's see what we get. Let's go to next. Whoa. Yeah, look at that. That's definitely an upgrade. It's like I have my own office. That's a real desk. Alright, looks like we have specializations that are unlocked. We have flight scene available to us right now. I think that's very similar to some of the other missions that we've had in the basic training and whatnot to gain experience in our circles. Let's see, climb on board aircraft. Yep, and carry passengers on unforgettable area sightseeing. So yeah, definitely the same thing that we've had before. And looks like missions. Let's see if there's anything new in the missions that we have. Alright, yep, that's the new specialization. Perfect. Looks like I am still overseas. But let's see. Do I have that unlocked? Or is it just like a one-off case? Alright, cool. So it looks like I have more missions over here that just popped up. So you can see which ones are paid missions. Looks like some are paid and some definitely are not paid. They're free, probably just to keep you going and get some training in and maybe just enjoy to see new locations. But obviously you see there's my home base, and then I have overseas, so you can definitely check out a whole new continent or go back and explore more of the map in your hometown. And as you see, that circle does grow, just like I talked about in a previous video. Let's see, there's a bunch of missions here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check those out. Yeah, but if you zoom in right there, there's that circle, you see it. So as you expand your sightseeing or essentially missions towards the boundaries of that circle's going to grow. So you can definitely now expand 2 continents. Let me know if that is the same experience that you had in your gameplay. But I would definitely won't be going through all these. I'm going to just show if something interesting pops up. But again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.